Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Stealwing33 Plays Playerunknown Battlegrounds. My name is Stealwing33, and today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm feeling really good right now because last night I had a couple really good games, like spectacularly good. I got to third place a bunch of times with Eric, and then by myself I got to top 10 like 6 or 7 times in a row. Sorry about that. I turned the heater on in my room because it is very cold in Chicago today for some reason. Despite the fact that it is almost June. It's almost June. And it is like 50 degrees outside right now. Super annoying. Hate the weather here. Hate global warming. Shit's fucking up my life, fam. Love the summer. You can't just take the summertime away from me. I wonder, can you jump out of this? Nope, it's just a climb up. Got it. Because I know, like, if you crouch, you can... Like, hitting the spacebar makes you go back up to, like, the next... I guess it makes you always go back to standing, huh? Because technically going from prone to crouch is the one step up, and then going from... what's it called? Crouch to standing is, like, that's, like, the scale there, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I actually killed somebody with the M24 yesterday. Shot them right in the head. Right in the dome. They were like, oh no, where's the shots coming from? And they couldn't see me because I was like 17 miles away with a fucking 8x scope. I did it. I shot the gas tank. What up, hater? This gun's pretty good. I think the issue I'm running into is that, like, I need to use the SKS, basically, if I'm going to try to use a sniper rifle. Because so you guys might have noticed it, but the way that I shoot in this game is I do course correction shooting. So I fire very slowly, or if I'm firing fully automatic, I just sort of course correct while I'm firing. But when I'm firing single shotguns, I need to be able to see where the bullet's going, right? So I fire, and then I course correct a little bit, but you can't do that with bolt action weapons. Because the action from the bolt action stops you from being able to do it. You have to make the shots as you make them. Or as you fire them, rather. So it's a little bit of a nightmare, to say the least. I really wish they would give me a scope so I could see, like, what the bullet drop on these things looks like. Because there's bullet drop on the M24. I know that much. Oh, hit the body fat. Yeah, I really wish I could, like, sit down with these things and try to figure them out a little bit better. That's alright. We might go to Stalber. Stalber's pretty good. Generally, it's pretty unoccupied. Generally speaking. You know what? Let's go to Stalber. It's Eric's favorite place in the game. We had a very good run that started in Stalber. I see no reason not to go here. I mean, we're going to get into a firefight almost immediately, but luckily, I come to Stalber a lot, so I know where there are guns normally. So we're going to try to head right to where the guns are. There we go. This should land me perfectly where I want to land. Yeah, we're going to get into a firefight here. It's going to be great. I'm excited. It's going to be spicy. Spicy Stalber. I see a gun. Well, looks like I'm king of the hill here, boys. I need to heal, though, because that guy did hit me a little bit. Okay. Now let's play it cool. We know there was another person who landed here. Well, let's play it cool, because we're hurt, so... Somebody could round a corner and roast us right now. With, like, a body shot, like... Oh, there's a first aid kit. Alright. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Drop the 5 milli bullets for right now. Alright. So far, so good. Roasted 2 people. This is going to be better for this area, I think. It's already tasted blood. We need a backpack really bad. I see one. And I see another first aid kit, which is nice. Super nice, that. Alright, cool. Now we need armor and a helmet. And I'm not 100% sold on staying in Stahlberg, because I know there are other people here. I saw them drop in. But I don't see them anymore. I gotta be careful with the dune buggy, because it's kind of hard to drive the dune buggy off the cliff here. Okay, correction. It's not hard to drive the dune buggy off the cliff. It's hard to survive dropping the dune buggy off the cliff. So far, so good. How close are we? We just gotta get down the hill to make it safety. Alright, that's not so bad. We've got time then. Easy does it while we pick our way through. Keeping our eyes peeled. Checking your immediate area constantly. Being cautious. You know, I was talking to Eric about this last night. My game has evolved a little bit. I went from sprinting everywhere to being at least a little bit more cautious than I was before. A little bit more cowardly. Not that there's anything wrong with being a abject coward, but you know, it's worth noting that I have gotten a slight bit more cowardly as I have been playing this. There's a helmet, good. You know, we're trying to do things like sweep buildings before I start looting. Trying to make a great effort to not get roasted from weird angles and stuff like that. You know how it is. You guys know, you've been watching. It's actually the most viewed series on my channel right now. It's definitely the most consistently viewed series on the channel. What the hell was that? I heard somebody. Swear to God, I heard somebody. Did you guys not hear that? Alright. Never mind. Must be hearing things. It happens. Yeah, it's the most viewed show on my channel right now. It averages the highest number of views out of all of the things that I do. Which is actually kind of why Darkest Dungeon and Flint Hook have been pushed down the record a little bit. Just because, they are... Well, first of all, I'm not really enjoying either of them at the moment. Darkest Dungeon's a little bit too easy. Flint Hook's a little bit too hard. Which is fine. I mean, you know, it's the kind of thing... I gotta get used to Flint Hook, I think. Because I can play it just fine when I'm not recording. I think the issue is talking and recording at the same time is fucking with me a little bit. Which, again, totally fine. I mean, you know, it's part of the name of the game here, but, you know, I want to get better. I want to get better. Better, yeah. Alright. Well, we've survived so far. We gotta be careful on this hill, because it's really easy to flip the buggy and kill yourself. I did it to Eric and I last night, after he and I had a very good opener, where, like, half of the group had gone AFK in the airplane, so Eric and I got, like, a bunch of free kills. And then I managed to save our lives from the people that were alive that dropped in with us. And then, I drove us off a cliff. Did a bunch of cartwheels. Buggy exploded. Killed us both. It was great. But, you know, my hope is that that won't happen again here. Alright. I mean, so far so good. We're doing alright. Recording's chugging a little bit. Getting 45 frames right now. But that's okay. Honest to God, I feel like that's alright. That's still watchable. As long as it doesn't dip below 30, it's actually totally fine by me, 90% of the time. It spikes up to like 60 sometimes. Yeah, I was talking to Eric. His game now runs way smoother, which is nice because it means that we are able to play a little bit better. It's actually the principal reason we got to 3rd place last night. No, we got to 2nd once as well. That game, the principal reason we got to 2nd was because Eric could see. His frame rate used to tank down to, like, nothing every now and then. Like, if a firefight kicked off or something happened to him, his game would have an aneurysm, and he wouldn't be able to see for a little bit. That doesn't happen as much anymore, which is nice, because, you know, being able to see in this game is pretty important, especially in, you know, high-octane situations here. Let's get on with it. I want to be the best there ever was. I think those houses over there have been looted. So we're going to ignore them. Where are we going? Where do we want to go? Well, normally I prefer to stick towards the outside of the circle, but that's not very safe right now. Just because of the circle location, it's not very safe. I don't know where it's going to end up. It's like it end up down here, and I don't want to have to be chasing the circle in every round, because that's a recipe for disaster. What we can do is head into the interior. Stay away from any of, like, the densely populated areas. Yeah, that'll work. I want to get better. I got that song stuck in my head now. I was listening to it this morning on my morning run. Yeah, that's right. I take my physical fitness very seriously, okay? Very important to keep your body in shape with your mind, okay? Can't just have a good driver. You gotta have a good car too. That's what my dad always told me. That's what America tells me. It's worked out pretty well so far. Sweep the building. Just because these things aren't open doesn't mean jack shit. Alright, we can hold this building, I think. Probably. Oh, level 2 backpack as well. And a grenade. Highly useful. Extended quick draw mags. Good there. The only thing we're missing is optics for our M4. Which normally I would make a concerted effort to go get, but we should be pretty safe here-ish, I think. At least for now. Yeah, for now we should be safe here. I don't think anybody from up the hill will be able to see us while we're laying here. Alright. Let's take inventory. Alright, so we got plenty of bullets. We're good. We've got a little bit of first aid, but no boost. Which is actually bad. What should we do about this? I could go check that mushroom house. I could go check that other house up there. I don't know. I don't know what to do about that, to be honest. We're missing a couple things. I would like to get more attachments for the UMP. The UMP is only super strong when you have the attachments for it. That's not what I wanted. The UMP is only really strong when you have the foregrip and something else on it. That's the main issue we're going to run into right now, is that our primary weapon for indoors is underpowered, right? Our primary weapon for long range is also underpowered. Don't get me wrong, I can make the M4 work like this, but it's still worse than having attachments for it. Just in case there's somebody chilling out down here waiting for my ass. It happens sometimes. They sneak up into the building, stuff like that. Like, I want to go check some of these buildings around us. We have to be very careful, because, you know, there's a big-ass open field. There's very little cover, and these trees are not great for cover. They're too thin. But in addition to that, it's a big-ass open field. Like, if somebody just glances in our direction, it's very likely they will see us. So we have to be cautious. But it looks like nobody's really been over here. Just judging by the little bit of stuff everywhere. It's always important to, when you open a door, make sure you sweep to one side of it. So that way, if somebody is on the other side waiting, they open fire on the door, and then onto empty space, rather, and then you don't get hit. Which is nice. That's a Jeep. Okay. Somebody's inside that building over there. Unless that Jeep might be natural. I'm not going to risk it. It's straight up just not worth it. Like, we might be able to live it out like this. I don't like our odds, but we could do it. Okay. Now we need to be cautious, because there's a chance that somebody has occupied this building in our absence. I think it's weird. The ballistic face mask doesn't currently protect your face. Neither does the level 1 helmet, for that matter. Oh, man, we are really feeling the burn right now. Holy crap. Let's, turn the shadows down to low, I guess. High. I got everything set pretty low. You know, maybe I should set this, like, higher. Maybe set everything to medium. Lean a little bit heavier on my graphics card, maybe. That seems to have done it. Yeah, let's put it up a little higher. I know you guys don't normally get to see this end of the thing here, but, except I think we will leave shadows on medium. These two on low. Nope, that made it worse. Okay. So maybe putting these two on medium is the right way to go. Maybe that's it. Nope, that made it worse. Okay. Set everything back to medium. Reset. Roll it back. Listen, as long as I'm getting 30, that's fine by me. I think the problem is I have some boot stuff going on, where I'm having the game use all of the cores on my CPU, so it might be interfering with the recording. I probably should turn that off, to be honest. Yeah, I hadn't really considered that. That could be a problem. Yeah, oh, that's so bad. Alright. Turn these down to low. Textures down to... Let's turn textures to high. Foliage to low. View distance to high. Apply. Oh. That's better, I guess. I don't know. Alright. We are gonna have to slay somebody to get optics, by the way. Like, that's just, like, the name of the game right now, I think. And apparently we're just gonna have to live with the shitty frame rate on the recording for a little while here. There's gotta be something I can do about this. Next to very low. How about that? That better? That's a little better. Alright, good. Or at least back to like a nice even 30. I don't know. I'll have to fix it between episodes. We're doing too well for me to like stop recording and then do it right now. I know we're not in the zone. They added this cool thing where in the mini-map down here, you can see a dotted line. That's the most direct route to the safe zone, which is kind of cool. I appreciate that. Oh, God. Alright. So they made it so that they don't want the circle to land over water, so I think it's going to end up over here, if I had to guess. Which is fine, I guess, but we are going to have to leave the car behind now. The buggy got us here, but its time is over. That's a natural buggy. Just gotta be cautious. Keep our eyes peeled. Stay focused. Any optics in here? Smoke grenade's fine. I'll take that. Alright, I don't know if this building's been looted yet. But we found optics. We're safe for right now. Slap the optics onto our M4. This building is inside of the safe zone, mostly. I don't really want the hollow site. I think I'd rather have just, like, the raw default site on the UMP, to be honest. Alright. We live here now. Car driving by. So the trick with holding a building is to always do the unexpected. Right? Stand in places where people aren't expecting you. And listen. Listening is very important. Here they come. All right. Well, we did that. Whew. All right. Roasted the hell out of that guy. I thought he saw us, to be honest. For a split second, he walked into the room and he, like, delayed for a hot second. And, I got nervous. Because I was like, oh, he totally spotted us. Like, we're gonna die now, right? And then he didn't. And then, here we are. This guy had a smoke grenade out. Good. That's what I was looking for. Okay. We gotta get moving, though. Can't stay in this building any longer. Poor guy, he's probably like me, got very excited. He had a bunch of med kits and a bunch of triage kits, and he was ready to go and dust some motherfuckers, and then he made the error of jumping into the building with me, and then I roasted him with a UMP. Easy does it. We're super exposed on the left side. That's okay. $19 alive, 18 alive. We're one of them, so 17 people left in the game who are a potential threat to me. Not really anywhere good to hang out. These buildings make me nervous. I will almost guarantee that there are people in them. Alright. How far do we need to go? Oh, okay. It's actually pretty far. Oh, come on. Let's go. If I don't go now, we're going to be running in against the blue. And while we're doing that, we're not going to really be able to, like, maneuver out like this. See what I mean? I don't see the... I don't see him. Never mind, I see him. I mean, I see somebody. I am unfortunately trapped, so... Alright, we gotta go. Why are you shooting at me? Ooh. Oh, damn it. Oh, fucker. Should have healed behind the tree. That was a mistake. I got antsy. Because I thought there was a guy behind me was going to start shooting at me. Alright, that's alright, though. We made it pretty far, so I'm actually feeling pretty good about that. So, yeah, with that, thank you all so much for watching. If you guys liked what you saw, let me know. If you guys want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date when I post more videos. If you really like what you saw, leave a like. Helps the channel grow. Helps me out a great deal. But of course, with that, thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!